All right, everybody, welcome back. It's week number 3 here at Grapevine CrossFit. This is your programming overview. It is a special week because it is Bring a Buddy week. So things might look a little bit different. It might see a little bit less barbell, a little bit less skill. The goal there isn't to dumb down CrossFit. The goal is there to make it a little bit more accessible for those people who may have never done anything like this before. So we're not trying to scare anybody off. Eventually, all of you will know all the movements. But the goal here is, hey, I can do that. Hey, I can do that. Looking at things and seeing, okay, this isn't as crazy as maybe I thought it was. And then as you get involved, you go, wow, I'm capable of more things than I thought. I want to try that too. I want to try that too. So you're going to see some of these movements. You go, well, that seems a little bit easier than usual. But remember that CrossFit's hard because of the intensity that you apply, not necessarily the difficulty of the movement itself, right? So keep that in mind as you look at these workouts. Monday, power clean, 5x3. So we're switching to an EMOM now. Every 2 minutes, so it's a little bit slower, but the weight goes up a little bit more. So still work on explosive power, hitting 3 reps. You're going to get a little bit more rest now. Then 5 rounds, 10 goblet squat. We've done a little bit of those recently. 10 push-ups, 10 step-ups with that kettlebell, the goblet squat, 10 push-ups again. So all in all, it's 100 push-ups, 50 goblet squats, 50 step-ups. Should be a fairly quick workout, quick transitions from each thing. A little bit of leg burn, a little bit of pushing with the upper body as well. Try to stay unbroken where you can. That's Monday. Tuesday, 20-minute EMOM. There's no score here. It's a little bit of upper body pulling. 20 sit-ups if you want to go RX Plus. GHD sit-ups instead. 50-foot hand-over-hand sled pull. Haven't used those in a while. We want to work on that upper body pulling cycle still. So then here, 10 deadlifts. Also a little bit of grip there. Working on the hinge pattern. If you want to go heavier, but it's going to be listed at 185, 125. And then 30 seconds on the dead hang, right? So it's a little bit of grip, pulling work. We're on the rig in a different capacity than usual. If you want to make this harder on the dead hang, lift your knees up. That is Tuesday. Wednesday, push press 5x3. Same idea. It's on 2 minutes. Over 70% now is the range that we're hoping for. This is our last week of push press. Next week, we'll change over to the push jerk, getting a little bit more explosive there. So if you want to see how heavy you can go, be my guest. The open workout for the week, because we're leading up to the 2026 Open with an open workout not from every year, but from some of our favorites from the past few years. Open 12.1. It's probably the most accessible open workout ever programmed. It's an AMRAP, and I'm really excited to see how we all do on it. That's on Wednesday. Thursday, and with another AMRAP, a little bit longer, 60 minutes, 40 to 30 calories on the rower. Then you have a 100-foot walking lunge and then 30 plate ground to overhead. So plate ground to overhead is exactly how it sounds. We're holding one of the weightlifting plates, 45 for the guys, 25 for the ladies, touch the ground, reaching and extending all the way up and overhead. Just like a snatch, just like a clean and jerk, popping from our hips, not necessarily just pulling with our arms and low back. Row, a little bit longer on the row, walking lunge, no weight there. Nice steady grinder for 16 minutes. Try not to slow down. That's the goal. Just keep moving on that one. Friday, power snatch, same thing as before. A little bit more intensity here. 800-meter run, 40 push press. We're going overhead with that. 95-65. Some of you, amazing, might be able to go unbroken with 40. Most of us, not so much. 400-meter run, 20 push press. We did one recently very, very similar to this. I think it was with dumbbells, though. So very similar. Then, Saturday, team of 4 workout. Should be a lot of fun. Might make it harder, might make this longer, but your goal as a team of 4 is to finish 300 calories on your assault bike. Every 3 minutes, including when you start, everyone gets dispatched to a different station. One of you will just stay on the bike to do calories. One person will go to the pull-up station, do 15 pull-ups. One person will go to the wall, do 10 wall walks. One person will go outside, do a 100-meter reverse sled drag. Once you finish your buy-in, you can go help the person who's on the bike. At the 3-minute mark, you all move down. So if you were at the sled, now you're back on the bike. If you were at the wall walk, now you go to the sled. You do these as many times as it takes you to finish 300 calories. The workout's done once you hit 300. If you never hit 300, then you just get time capped. But the thing I might make harder is I might make it longer, more calories, and I might make more pulling. That's your week. Week number 3, Bring a Buddy week. Now, if you have any questions, please ask. And please bring a buddy. They can come as many times as they want or as free as they want all week long. I'll see you and your buddy in the gym.